Boom. Good evening.
Happy Monday.
It's actually Tuesday, but that's
Is it?
okay.
I'm behind.
Boom.
I gotta catch up.
Good evening. But how's everyone doing? I know we're supposed to have Sarah Lemos on, but we kind of got mixed up as far as I didn't know she was Pacific time, so it would have been way too late for her. It would have been 11 o'clock, and we would have finished till midnight her time, and so we decided to try to schedule for next week earlier, like 6:30, 7 o'clock ish, so that we could do it, and it's good for everyone. So not gonna happen.
No.
And
hey,
then
Paul from Connecticut, Celine, Kathy, Anna.
And then contemplated going to the creeper, but there were other things that came up today that prevented that from happening. So we figured we'll just pop on and do what we usually do, whatever that is, and talk to everyone and let you know what's going on with events that are coming up, any questions that you guys have, answer those. Might go to the creeper tomorrow. Again, it's a kind of a feel thing. I mean, we have our first event on Saturday, and boy, that hiatus did feel kind of good. And now we're back on Saturday at the prison. It's going to be cold as hell. I know they're talking about another snowstorm, possibly Sunday. Hopefully that's like in the early Saturday morning hours, Sunday, but I don't want to see any more snow, but it is what it is. But it's going to be cold that day, but that building is always warm. Not like comfortable, warm, that Burlington prison. So the basement may be a little chilly, but the rest of the building is going to be hot.
Does it get chilly in the basement? Usually
it's a little bit. It's
like
hot upstairs. I've been upstairs. It's hot up there.
Those radiators really pump out the heat, so it'll definitely be. So Paul wants to know where's the May and August event happening at? We're still working on that, right?
Yeah, we're still working on that. We're not ready to make any announcements on
Donna.
Either one of those things today. The August one isn't done yet. It still needs to be kind of put together and finalized with a few things that I was working on literally just before we went live today. So I don't really want to talk about that yet until we have more information and more things set in stone. May's a little more finished. But again, that's something that we won't be announcing. It's going to be a cool event. May's going to be, they're both going to be really, really cool. The paranormal thing that we're doing in August, again, not to give away too much because there's not a whole lot to give away yet. We're still in the process. But August will be, it is a paranormal convention-ish, paranormal day. We're kind of caught in between the two because of what it is. But we had said that in the post that we were doing that we wanted to go back to our roots. Para Unity Expo, which Chris and I started many moons ago, that very first year consisted of New Jersey groups, authors, people, UFO people, Bigfoot, I mean, just whoever. Yeah. We just featured people in the tri-state area, and they came to this building in Patterson, and we had free lectures and everything, and it was $10 to get in at the time. And we want to do something similar to that and make it free as far as admission. Nothing to get in, just come, walk around, check out the vendors. I'm sure we'll have readers, vendors, and some other stuff going on. But it'll feature a lot of different things, and it'll just be free. So if you take a drive to where it is, and we're not going to say where it is yet, and you just want to come with your family or whatever. You bring kids. It's
Just be
really
a fun day.
no age limit. You just ain't gonna cost you nothing. You just walk in, have a look around, see what you see. If you want to take in some lectures, you want to just take a one walk around and head out. Don't cost you nothing but time. So again, it's something we wanted to get back to and um, just to do and to share it at this particular location. Um, but there'll be other stuff. See, the daytime is going to be one thing. That's why I said paranormal day, paranormal night. Paranormal day will just be like a paranormal convention, vendors, speakers, all that other stuff. But the night is going to feature really cool, specific things. Those are the paid things at night, and those are going to be really cool. So, again, coming out and hang out during the day if you just want to stop by and see it, walk around for free. Again, it's featuring, just people in the field that do different things. Again, authors, all that other stuff. We'll put an announcement out there for anybody who wants to be part of it. The vendor spaces are going to be cheap because you're gonna have to bring a tent and bring a table, and again, it'll just be a day where people will just show up. Paranormal community, if you're interested, you want your kids, just show up, walk around. You may see
almost like a paranormal community day.
I mean, sort of, kind of, but I mean, it's just, again, it's free. So it's just one of those things, like I said, that we've been wanting to do and we've been putting off. We've actually thought of this for years, and we were just like, it's just, we put together one convention. Do we really want to do another type of thing like that? But this one is different in that where it's going to be is going to be really interesting. And the fact that we wanted it to be free. We didn't want it to charge anybody to just come in and walk around and see these things. Just like I said, come with your family, come with your kids, walk around, check out the vendors. If there's a lecture or two going on of stuff that really interests you in subject matter, sit down, check it out. It'll be during the day. And then at night, if you want to buy tickets to the night stuff, that's really not for kids, then you could do that as well. It's going to be a day-night thing. But again, I can't go into more details because I'm still kind of
hammering out everything.
Yeah, it really is stuff that you need to figure out and how to roll out and get everybody involved. And I can't say where it's going to be yet. All I can say is North Jersey. That'll narrow it down for you.
And it's gonna be cool. I know a lot of people have come on here that we didn't get to say hi to. Nicole and Dana and Naomi, John, that was a really nice thing to say. Greg, I know there's other people I'm missing. I know Karen's on your TikTok. Hey, Karen.
On my TikTok.
Or your YouTube. I called it TikTok.
And this is why she's the partner of this organization, because she's on top of everything all the time. It's hard to
just like that.
Really, on my TikTok.
Go with the flow.
But yeah, and the May event, I guess I could kind of talk about that because we just kind of finalized the May 2nd event will be one of the first things that we're trying that is like this, and I think it's a really good idea. May 2nd will be at the Sterling Hill Mine, and Cindy Kaza will be there joining us, and she will be doing a gallery reading, which will be a separate thing, one thing in itself, a meet and greet and a gallery reading for I think an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then what's really, really cool is Cindy's going to be joining us for the ghost hunt as well.
Yeah.
And we've never really had a medium be part of the ghost hunt at the Sterling Hill Mine. And again, Cindy's been on Holzer Files, Dead Files, and Paranormal Mysteries. So there'll be an opportunity to attend Cindy's gallery reading if you just want to be part of a gallery reading and try to communicate with loved ones and be part of that at the mine in the pavilion. And later on after that, there will be the ghost hunt
Yep.
with us and with Cindy. And Cindy will be with every group at one time, giving her impressions of the area that she's in. And that should be really, I'm looking forward to that.
We've never had impressions done of there, ever.
Nope.
That would be really cool. That'll be the first time that that's ever been done.
We've never had.
Greg, all of our events are in New Jersey.
Yeah. We've never had anything like that at the Sterling Hill Mine yet with a medium. So the gallery reading part, I know people love that and are interested in that. And because Cindy's not going to be at the expo this year, that'll be your chance if you want to be part of our gallery reading. And there's not going to be a lot of people because we can't fit a ton of people into the pavilion. It kind of maxes out at a certain number, a low number. Yep. So, I mean, you know, there's a good chance in 2 hours that you may get a reading. You know what I mean? You would think in 2 hours with 40 people, 50 people, you get a reading, maybe, you know? So that's going to be one thing, May 2nd, as part of that event. And then, like I said, after that, we take a break and then the meet and greet and the ghost hunt. I am so looking forward to having Cindy in my area where that hatch is, and I know that guy is down there, and seeing what she picks up there, and then doing EVPs and stuff to back it up. I mean, that's going to be cool as hell. So that is May 2nd. So that those tickets will probably go on sale, I'm sure, within the next week or two. So if it's something you guys are interested in, even if you've been to the mine before, I mean, it's something to do with, again, with Cindy, and we've done it with other paranormal people on TV. We've never done it with mediums before.
Never.
We're looking to do kind of more of that and see what that's like. So that should be really, really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's at least one of them that I can mention as part of
I'm almost a
special
little
events.
afraid of what she might tell me.
You know, running for the hills. She'll be like, "Where'd she go? Where's the guide?" She was just here. So yeah, that's one of the things we're doing. And that's May 2nd in Ogdenburg, New Jersey, at the Sterling Hill Mining Museum, which again, very, very haunted. Lots of people passed away in that mine. It's just, I'm wondering what she's going to pick up on in all those different areas, and trying to validate that with equipment and stuff like that. It'll be the first time we've ever tried to do it that way. Again, we usually have paranormal investigators with us who are just working with us.
Yeah. This
will be someone totally independent of anything we could do, you know, doing what they do.
Yeah.
I love that idea. And again, the August thing will have something similar.
Greg, he is.
A little cooler,
He's actually been to the mine.
Oh yeah,
he's done events with us over at the mine.
Yeah. From Connecticut, but yeah, that's the May event, and in between, you know, that there are other things coming up. Like I said, Smith Cadbury is April 4th, which I'll probably be putting out the tickets for that this week at some point, and my book is over there somewhere. Liberty Hall, I don't need the book, I'm not going to go through all of it. Liberty Hall, I have to give them some dates, so we'll be back there, I'm sure, 2 or 3 times. So yeah, it all starts this Saturday at Burlington Prison. We'll be there this Saturday and next Saturday. So God willing, the weather holds out and we don't have to postpone or cancel because of some dang snowstorms. So
is that a definitive?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But we'll be, again, I'll be rolling out the schedule slowly, you know, one event at a time. I still want to be there. It's May 2nd. Damn, 2nd, as in 2. May 2nd.
Does that make it easier?
Yeah, not 7th, 2nd. I believe that's
what
Saturday.
is snow this weekend?
What?
Like, is she asking, is it going to
What
snow
if it
this
snows
weekend?
this
What if it
weekend?
snows?
Then we have to postpone, or we have to check with the Historic Society to see what their policy is. Do they refund and cancel, or do they postpone? But we'll check with them closer to the end of the week and let everyone know. Can't wait for this Saturday. Yeah,
I'm saying it's a go, and we're going to be fine.
I'm thinking whatever it is going to be Sunday. It's always been Sunday with these damn snowstorms. So, we'll see what happens. I really hope. I don't want to see any more damn snow. I really don't. I'm tired of it already. But yeah, if we see it's moving that way and it looks really bad and we're getting closer, then yeah, we have to make a decision.
Just
We've
for
done
everybody's
that
safety.
with Liberty Hall at least 2 times last year. Lisa, she probably...
Kathy.
Wow, Kathy, I didn't even say that. That was you. Kathy says, leave Deb alone. She's probably having her glass of wine. It's a bottle of wine, Kathy, not glass. So I need to correct you there.
But real quick before, hey, Sydney, real quick, I just want to reiterate this. If we know that there's a storm coming and it's going to be heavy and everything, we will cancel it before and ahead of time, because we look after everybody's safety. We don't want anybody out there if the conditions aren't not good.
It's supposed to be
That's
Sunday
good,
if there's
James.
anything.
So it's supposed to be Sunday. Then
Patricia
good.
knows. I bet you Patricia's like stand champion, the weather person. She
stays on top of everything.
She gives you all the updates.
No more snow. That's right, Tanisha. No more snow.
But no, it's going to be weird, because we actually went to Burlington Prison last year to be part of whatever that Philly Channel 7 thing is that you guys have there. And we went there to film, and we weren't there that long, but we filmed for like an hour or 2 hours, and we were in the thing for like 25 seconds. But hey, man, it's what it is.
I'm on my third glass.
But that was the last time we were there. We haven't been there for an investigation in 2 years. Easy. Yeah. Easy.
We're both looking forward to this big time.
Weather Key. It's too early. Patricia says it's too early to tell you. So we're going to rely on Patricia. Late Saturday. I hope that's Saturday morning. But looking forward to that, because again, when we were there before, it wasn't with Danielle and it wasn't with Nikki.
No, that's right.
Yeah, this will be a whole new bag of tricks with them and what they do and their stuff in there. So should be pretty. I'm interested in seeing what everybody gets. It's been so long. I told you. Excuse me. That's where I saw one of the, I don't want to call it scariest, startling, maybe is the word, shadow figures that I've ever seen. It was in the area where the warden was killed, in the basement. I was setting up my SLS camera to film, down the hallway where his body would have been laying. And I don't know why I looked to the left, and a little cutout of the cement, something just caught my eye. And I looked over, and there was the shadow figure standing. I'm about 6 feet. This person was like 6'3". They were tall, and they were wider than me. And the shadow was like breathing heavy. I could see that motion as if somebody's standing there, like breathing heavy. And I went to reach for my phone to take a picture, and gone. But
it startled you, didn't it?
I was surprised, but it doesn't stop me from putting people in that room and shutting the door. So they do it. I don't. That's where I lost. That's where I lost Taylor's
Cameron.
Yeah, I locked him in the. I didn't lock him. It wasn't locked. I put him in the room.
Her boyfriend?
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was Cameron, like the grandson.
It was Cameron.
Oh, it's Cameron.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing. I've actually figured out.
Tracy.
I'm going to be doing my experiment in the gallows hallway, where the warden's house is connected to the jail.
Pinch my chest. Dominique. Oh, are you?
Say hi to her for us, Celine. Yeah. Oh, you're going down that area, huh? You'll actually be like 40 minutes from my daughter.
Dominique, that was a good one. Dominique's very honest and open, and again, I've never heard anybody say anything but positive things about her. I don't get readings. I listen to people who do every now and then, and I get feedback from her. But I've yet to meet a person who wasn't happy with a reading from Dominique.
Nope.
What I do? What's not cool? What I do now? What I do?
I don't know.
But
Used to you.
But she was good. She was really good. And again, I was hoping to follow that up with Sarah and talk more about psychometry. I've been dying to talk to someone about psychometry for ever and a day, and I've yet to find anyone. So maybe it's just not meant to be. I mean, again, and I got my own version of that. So do I really need that? And do I really need someone to explain to me like what it is and how it works? I really don't, because I imagine it's different for everyone, because how many times do we do events and we hand around the objects to different people, and like 4 out of 10 people feel what I feel.
I think it's the same thing as if you have an intuition when you walk into a space that's haunted. I think it's no different. It's just an object, and where some people can connect with a location or a place or a person, others can connect with an object better. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think it's any different than a regular haunting, other than that it's an object. Oh, locking poor Cameron in the room. You got that right.
He wasn't really locked in there. He was put in there with the lights off, and I forgot he was in there.
She's traveling, Donna. She'll be out of the country.
So, I mean, that's really what happened. I mean, it could happen to anybody. People got to keep track of themselves sometimes. If you find you're in a prison cell and it seems a little long, maybe you pop your head out and say, "Hey, anybody out there?" Maybe you do that. I mean, it would help me out a little bit. But he just stayed in there and stayed quiet. So whatever happened.
I have no idea where Hubert, North Carolina is. I'm not really familiar with a lot in North Carolina, but my daughter's in Bridgeton, right literally over the bridge in New Bern.
Well, I learned a lot about places from TV, and I saw American Pickers were in North Carolina at some guy's property who had no internet, no phone, and just 4 acres of garbage.
Because some people live that way. And what you called garbage.
And that was my research. I got a little more insight.
That's not research.
Well, for me.
That's a teeny little pinprick.
That was North Carolina.
That's that man's world.
I went back on my little book and
Tony locked her in
North Carolina, and I crossed it off because I'm not going anywhere where people don't have phones.
You don't go anywhere.
And internet, because that's
not Jacksonville further away.
Yeah. Jacksonville, maybe that's more civilization.
Jacksonville's down. It's where it's 45 minutes away from my daughter.
But anyway, as far as, again, somebody brought up Paraunity. Yes, Cindy's going to be traveling. She's going to be in Egypt.
Oh yeah, she's going to be away.
So most of the lineup is out there for Paraunity. There may be an addition of a couple of people that
That's right,
that we haven't. Like, other people have been there. They've been there. Like Christy Chesray is going to be back from that Netflix special. I think it was My Haunting. What was that called? I don't even remember. True Haunting. Chris will be back. Haunted Nights will be back. I'm waiting to hear back from Kalani. And we're waiting on a couple of others, but there won't be a whole lot of announcements left, but there's some. But most of what you see is who's going to be at.
Yeah, we get them locked in.
I mean, it's a pretty darn good lineup. I mean, I as we were going forward, I always do a great job. But I mean, it was one of the tougher ones.
Yeah.
This year, everything is.
When you got a budget,
everything is tougher this year. But it's been one of those weeks where, like, strange crap has happened this week, and somebody planted the bug in my head, and I wish it was never planted, but damn you for planting it, who you are. That somebody was talking about the paranormal and being exposed to it over and over and over for years and years and years, different things, different places. different objects, and how that could affect you, maybe even in a negative way. Like, you know, you may be exposed to positive energies a lot, but a lot of times, especially in this field, you're exposed to a lot of negative energies, not just the those who have passed. You're exposed to a lot of negative stuff in this field. And after a while, does that create a negative, thing around you? You know what I mean? And start to affect you after a while of all
it's like
those
having a black
years.
cloud.
Yeah, and just every now and then that switch turns on, and and if you think that way too much, you're gonna be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Drop.
Well, you're just gonna fulfill again. You'll be a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're just gonna become what what your mind creates. So somebody planted that seed with me, and I'm just like, every bad thing that happens now, I'm like,
oh, it didn't take that didn't take much to plant that
no,
seed.
It really didn't, because I me, I'm superstitious. I'm always looking for reasons why.
I bought him these really nice rings many years ago, and he was having bad luck, and then so he just took them off and not wore them, because he said it all started when I started wearing the rings. Got him this beautiful cross necklace. He'd wear it, and then all of a sudden something bad happened. Oh, it's because this is bad luck he gets. So I don't buy John anything anymore, because he's just going to assume if something goes wrong, it's bad. He puts these things onto objects and things, or people, whatever. Somebody gives him an idea, and he goes with it. It's not really hard for you to fall into
the concept
that.
itself is not a crazy concept.
And you're super superstitious about things.
If you expose yourself to
I've already told you, negative gets negative, positive gets positive. So if you go into something and you go into it with the negativity, you're going to draw negativity to you. And I'm not just saying a negative that you're being negative when you're going into an investigation.
Well, that's what you were just
no. If you're of the mindset that you're going to bring something back, or it's causing whatever, you can create that and manifest it, like you said before.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Well, I'm saying it.
Well, you're saying it wrong, as usual. What I'm saying is exposing yourself to negative energy and those kind of buildings, objects, whatever, over a long period of time is like working in a building with asbestos.
It builds up. I think it builds up, and then
sooner or later, the theory is you're gonna get sick, or something gonna happen, or it's gonna affect you potentially. But I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But is it possible? Sure, I guess it's possible.
I think that only for me, my personal opinion, I only think that happens if you're in a weakened state, whether it be health wise, mentally, you've got a really bad mindset, that you draw that kind of stuff, that it lingers and stays with you.
Yeah, sure. But anyway, I just believe in ebb and flow, peaks and valleys. Things come and they go, good times and bad times.
You do believe in bad luck. You do.
Yeah, I do, but I also believe in good luck. But again, peaks and valleys. I believe in all that. I believe it's like a roller coaster. You just sometimes
I do.
Sometimes you're not.
When
sometimes
it rains,
you feel like a nut.
It pours.
But yeah, the expo
Ohio?
is November 7th this year. Woodbridge High School again. It's going to be.
Thank you, Celine.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. We weren't so sure after the last one what the lineup would look like and what we would be able to do. But this one has kind of come together nicely. And, it's not going to be everybody wants. Believe me, we get messages all the time, and we get comments all the time. Hey, get the Ghost of Elvis. Hey, get Taylor Swift.
Trust me,
and
we would like to bring in everybody.
We're like, man, we would bring everybody back and then some if we could. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So we do the best we can. And I think this year we're doing pretty good, and it's going to get a little better. So, and it's a good time if you've never been. So, everything's up on the website. You can go to New Jersey Paraunity Expo Facebook page, see everything that's going on there. So much to do in a day. You know, Project Bear will be back. Ghost Hunters will be back. I mean, Ghost Brothers will be back. Jason and Sherry. You can go through the list and the lineup. Patty Negri will be doing the gallery reading this year, which again I've never seen. So see how that goes. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Something to look forward to. And again, for me, good and bad about having it at the end of the year is that we're the last one of all the conventions, which is the bad part of it. But the good part for me is that it's my new beginning of the holiday season. So we have Halloween, and then we have the expo, and then Thanksgiving's in there, and we're starting to do the holiday stuff, or we go to
Thank you,
different
Jody.
things.
That was really kind of you.
So, thank you. But that's my new kind of part of the holiday thing for me now, celebrating Power Unity and hanging out and drinking. And even though I don't drink a lot at the parties, the second one I do, Saturday night, I get my drink on, but Friday night, too much work to do. So you can't really do that. But it's a lot of fun. If you haven't been, or if you've been before, you should go back because you're supporting really good cause, Mayor's Charity Fund. And, now more than ever, people need money for, food and for utilities and for, medical things. And the Mayor's Charity Fund does that for people in the community. So we're kind of happy to be part of it for that reason alone.
And it's heartbreaking that's happening. That's what we think about that. It's heartbreaking.
Thank you, John Chris, for all you do.
Thank you,
all
Tina.
The time. Y'all are the best. Tina, we don't say y'all.
Yes,
Jersey.
we do.
Tina, you're from Jersey, aren't you? Isn't she from Jersey?
Keep saying y'all, Tina.
Tina, we don't say y'all in Jersey. But anyway, what are the what?
They're not available yet. We still have to meet with a hotel to discuss it, and they have there's only a certain time period where they can make links to start doing.
Patricia, let me explain something to you.
She's not the only one. A lot of people have asked. She's actually put this out in the front.
I'm going to explain something to Patricia and to the rest of you who are watching. There are things that John does, and there are things that Chris does. That's all I have to say. The things that John needs to do, this pertains to the expo, done for the most part. But there's other things as we get closer that I need to do, but done my part. Website, booking all the guests, negotiating contracts, securing the date, all done. Other people.
You need a shovel?
Not so much.
Do you need a shovel?
If you're waiting on those discounts, you're waiting on.
He can do that all he wants to. The hotel have to set up the meeting. It never happens this quick with them. And there's a process for them to get the link because they have to get it from the corporate. But John's not going to tell you who's the person working in the background with the VIP parties and stuff for the last few days either. Not you.
I'm sorry, who's the person who signed everyone for
you
those
did.
parties
I give
and
you total
created
credit
the
for it.
website
100%. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You don't know how to be, girl.
I'm just saying, people are asking for
these
discounted rates. I can do all I can.
John lives in the bubble of his
can't do everything.
Illusion.
I can do all I
let
can.
him have it. He's good. He can.
But I can't do everything. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. Those rates are going to have to wait. They should be right there with the VIP party. But
exactly, Luann.
Not been that way. Sometimes.
He sinks himself. You know what they say about ships that have holes in them and they go out to sea?
No, I never. Please tell me this thing because this is a new to me.
I mean,
ships that have holes in them. That's really.
You got your holes.
You know what they say about hot air balloons that have holes in them and they fly?
They don't.
I mean, you just make stuff up.
It's the truth.
I'm serious.
You're gonna sink.
You should write children's books. You'd be brilliant at it. They're the only ones who get what you're saying.
I think everybody understands what I'm saying. He needs a sling for his arm from all that patting on his back. That's right, Deb.
Deb, what class are we on now?
Ann.
6?
How's Walter doing?
You
guys all know we're just busting chops, right?
I don't. Walter's he goes for his last chemo next week. No, 2 weeks, and then we'll see where we're at as far as scans and X-rays and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he's having a real hard time with the deep snow, so that was kind of
a hard one
depressing today. Yeah. So you know, doing the best we can. Just you know, his birthday's in a few weeks. He'll be 13. So Walter's an old boy. It's my best bud, Walter, my best friend, and my third child. So
that he is.
He is.
I know. I love Walter.
So anyway, but yeah, I don't know tomorrow. Again, I do have. I almost went to the Creeper tonight, but I got back too late from what I was doing to really get on the highway and spend all that time in traffic. So I know Donna's going to be itching. You know, I'm surprised. I got a text from Donna today, but it was about something else. But I know Donna, and it'll be, hey, when are you going to go back to the shop? When's the last time you've been to the shop? So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night.
We'll see.
We'll see how that goes. Because, again, the Saturday night event, it's kind of hard. Because Friday night, I literally spend the entire night, not the entire night, I spent hours on Friday replacing batteries and charging things. And that's such a pain in the... That's why, again, when you guys give us batteries, we can't thank you enough for that, because we were just doing inventory today because we used all of our batteries that we needed for last year. And here we are with the new events coming up, and we're like, okay, we got enough AAA and double A, but
literally
we don't need 9 volts, and we need this.
Brought them out, lined them all up, made sure we did the count, did what's just to make sure that we have, because John and I always replace.
Yeah, you don't want to use them over and over again.
We don't want a question of it ever being if the battery was good or not. So we're always trying to make sure that we're very authentic with all of that.
Yeah, you try. What is that? Edison Bridge closed, traffic.
Edison Bridge closed. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I saw them digging out snow today on a few roads where they were just piling on.
They shut down the ferries too because the river's so icy.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sucks, man. We haven't had a winter like this in a long time in Jersey. I know some of you guys are out there are so used to it.
Thank you, Kathy.
But Kathy always gives us batteries. Thank you, Kathy. But, man, we haven't had a winter like this in
Rachel, too.
So many years. And I hate it, man. I hate every bit of it. I do. I just want spring.
Listen, I don't mind the snow. It's the cold. Does anybody besides me, the cold like physically hurts? And I don't mean that as being funny. It's just like it hurts. It's like, you know,
water main break. Holy crap.
Oh, that's bad.
How can we donate to you? We don't really ask for it. See, that's the thing. And I'm not, again, when I say this, please don't take this as me putting down any other YouTuber or channel or TikTok or anything. I'm just speaking for us. I had a long conversation with someone today on the phone about something similar to this. And again, I don't mean this as a dig and at anybody else, anywhere else doing what they're doing. Whatever anybody else is doing is their thing, and they're entitled to do what they want to do. But, you know, New Jersey Paranormal has been and never will be a business. We're not. We're LLC nonprofit. We don't make any money. And we went over the amount of money for our tax purposes, New Jersey, for that we raised for historic locations last year, and it was tens of thousands of dollars, multiple tens of thousands of dollars. And what did we see out of that? Nada, zilch. You know, we're fortunate again to have some of you guys that are nice enough to give us some batteries every now and then, a Wawa card or a quick check thing, because that's where we spend a lot of our time. But again, that's not a knock on anybody else and what they do. It's just what we do. It's not a business to me. It never has
passion.
Been. The paranormal has never been a business to me. And maybe that's why I don't have, you know, a supercharged car and I could afford to buy one of these great big haunted places out there, because
would you if you could?
If I was a multi-millionaire,
you probably would.
Yeah, I would.
You probably would.
Multi-millionaire, sure.
Believe it or not, Tracy, I had someone reach out to me just the other day that wants to donate something to the raffle, which I was blown away by. You do such an amazing job on that for us, so can't thank you enough.
Many times I did think of Patreon and subscribers and super chats. You know,
that's another thing. Years ago, you put up Patreon and you took it down because you felt so guilty. All night long, he was just like,
because
no,
we weren't
not
offering
right.
anything extra. We
You're
were just
like,
doing
I'm not
this.
doing that.
But even like super chats, a lot of YouTube channels now are doing super chats, and you see them like $2, $1, $1, $2, and you know that adds up. You do 3 shows a week, you know, you got a couple $100 in your pocket that you didn't have, and some of the big ones have even more than that. But I just couldn't see the point in that. I really couldn't. I mean, I love doing it, you know.
Honestly, we use 9-volt, triple, and double. We use all of them.
Yeah,
with all the equipment that we have. I'm Amazon wish list. Yeah.
But I mean, again, we don't really, do that. You know, I'm pretty sure after all this time we could do that, but I still wouldn't feel right about it. I'm a purist, and I'm just someone who loves doing this. So for me, I never ever look this as a business. Even the merch, and I feel bad for John and his daughter if she's watching. The merch is out there. I should put it up again, the link for it. She's agreed to do the on-demand printing for New Jersey Paranormal merchandise. How often do you see me mention New Jersey Paranormal merchandise? Honestly,
I know.
I should have during Christmas and November, whatever. I mean, we get a taste of that, as the Italians say. We get a taste. We wet our beak, but we don't. You know, but that's her business.
It is.
But I mean, we don't even promote that or say anything about that. Where again, I don't. If the others are doing it and they're making money, hey, more power to them, man. I would love to be one of these content creators that Sam and Colby and stuff that have millions of dollars. Are you kidding me? That'd be awesome. Be able to travel the world. Kalani is our good friend. I love Kalani. Kalani gets to be in the UK just hanging and trying out different foods and making his living. That's awesome. Great for him. I bought a what?
I bought a New Jersey beanie right before Christmas. It's really nice.
Oh, really? You got the hat?
I like the beanies.
Is that a beanie? It's a beanie.
The beanies, what I wear.
Yeah.
That black hat. I love it.
But I mean, I'll put up the link again. One of the coolest things that we ever had.
And maybe she's someone that can do separate printing for some of her friends on here if they have a specialty T-shirt or something too, because I think she has her little business.
But one of the coolest events we ever had, I'll never forget it. I won't mention the person who was with us, but we had a guest, and you know, this person was known, and they were our special guest for this event, and I'm sure that person believed that everyone there was there for them, which I'm sure a lot of people were there because it was our event and this person was there. But the entire crowd had New Jersey Paranormal merchandise on. And that was one of probably the proudest moments I've ever had.
John pulled me aside. He goes, "Do you see this?" He goes, "Look at all these." He goes, "I can't believe they all wore this shirt when they're
We didn't plan it. We didn't
when
ask
they're
them.
Here to see someone else."
Did we ask them? Did we say wear your merch?
Crystal said that the store link from NJP site doesn't work. It's not on there though, is it? Isn't it through something else? Am I wrong?
It's not on our site. I got to get it from what's her name? Kristen? I think it's Kristen. I'm horrible.
It's Kristen.
But I got to get it from her and put it on the website. But I mean, again, that's for her small business, and we get something out of that. But it's, again, to sit there and do the Patreon thing, and I know people do that. They do an extra show a week that's just for Patreon members, and those are for content creators who have stuff. We did that. What would we do that? We would make the Creeper Gallery Investigation the Patreon show.
No.
That ain't right, man.
No.
It should be for everybody. You know,
we're never going to do that.
So we don't have a extra show to give anybody.
No.
Not you want to pay for this?
No. No.
Which, you know, I'm okay with, but you know, that was never the purpose of New Jersey Paranormal. It's not. And to see all that money raised at the end of the year, it does make you feel good. Yeah, you look at it and go, damn, if we were a true business, we could have made half of that probably, or a third of that, and kept that money and had a nice vacation somewhere. But no, we didn't. All of it went. And I'm okay with that because karma is real. And, you know, eventually that stuff comes back to you somehow.
Yeah,
you know
that's not the link. John has a separate link now that the New Jersey Perry one on the bottom of the page doesn't work.
I don't know if it's the same one.
Yeah, he'll put up an update. Thank you, Crystal.
But it'll be there if you guys want. I mean, I'll look for it after this. But I have been working on, when I finally locked in. Well, Kate brings up a good point. And again, I'm not trying to, this isn't congratulate us for being Mother Teresa and the greatest people in the world. But
you do, Kathy.
Here's the thing when it comes to our events and Para Unity being, the Expo being part of that group of events. Because we don't make money, all that we can hope for is that people appreciate our events, they like our events, they tell their friends, and they want to come back. And they comment that, or they send us messages about that. That's kind of the best payment we could get.
Perfect example.
Well, that's why I brought up the point.
I just showed John where we had gotten several messages, like people had put in requests because the VIP parties for the expo are up, and I'm getting requests all the time, which is amazing. But none of that, where it's great and it's for the charity and we're doing what we love to do. It was the messages after the fact that came in, because I do. It's personal. I'm when I send you the email, I'm texting you personally and telling you, hey, just so you know, you've got it now. And then when I get the payment, you know, you're supporting us as well. Not just the charity with the money, but you're supporting what you believe in, what we're doing, and I'm getting these beautiful emails that state, you made me feel comfortable the first time I came. I came by myself, but I didn't feel like I was alone. Or you guys were the host, in the way that the party or the event went. It was such a good time that I want to come back and experience that again. That is more. That's got more value than any dollar signs or anything that you can put into our pockets. That just, we did something right. And it feels good to know. That's why we work so hard. It's not about if we're having a good time. It's whether or not the attendees or the people coming to the events are having the good time. Yeah,
we read the reviews after every expo.
Hey, David.
And again, if they're good, it feels good to just go through them. Great time, pictures, great time, pictures.
Hi, David.
No different than New Jersey Paranormal events. I mean, the proof is that people are, we're grateful that they come back, and we have you guys.
And we're not naive. There's so many other things where people can go, and yet you choose to come to this. And again, this means something to us.
POP last year, we had a blast. We built a family. That's the whole point of what we do. I say this all the time.
We all built the family.
Yeah.
It's not just John and I.
I'm not a buzzword person. I don't create buzzwords for the sake of promotion and media and putting things out there when I say community and all that, this is something that was built over 5 years, however long after COVID. This is when it started, and this is what it's become. And it's not because of us. We are just the people on the screen. It's because of all of you and the people that attend our events and the people that attend the convention. This is how this came to be. you know, and we're very fortunate and lucky people.
That's cool, David.
What?
Hopefully it's keeping you warm. David's wearing a New Jersey Paranormal hoodie.
I don't even have one. Or do I? Do I have one?
Yeah. You have a New Jersey Paranormal. Yeah.
Maybe I'll wear that Saturday. Although I put on some pounds this winter, so.
You are so full of it. He's full of it.
Damn winter. That's all you do is friggin' sit and it gets dark and it's cold and you eat. I watched more friggin' documentaries on Paramount, which I love Paramount, by the way, than I think I ever have. Had mine on yesterday. There you go. But again, I'm just repeating that over and over again. But we try always. The New Jersey Paranormal mission is to support our friends at these locations and to make sure the people that spend money, spend time supporting us, that we try to provide whatever value we can for that. That's how you pay back people offering, you know, giving their money and giving their time. You give just as much back and hope that it's worth it to them. That's all you can do, you know, and we strive to do that. You know, not every event is the greatest thing that ever happened since, you know, Amityville Horror, you know, but, you know, it's the same effort and we give it the same energy and we hope that you have a good experience. That's really all we can hope for and all we can do.
And the fact if we earn your trust and that you have faith in us to try
if you let me stick you in a cell and shut the door. You might be the one with the problem, not me. Don't blame me. I wouldn't do that.
No homemade chocolate chips for you this weekend, John. Crystal, I treated you the way I like to be treated. John will tell you that it's important. I believe that if you host anything, you do anything, and it's not just me. All of the people that have come to the events, Kathy, Deb, Rachel, Luann, Tracy, I can go Celine, I can go through all the names of everybody that are our friends here. And you guys are the ones that incorporate and bring people in and make them feel like they're not on their own. You guys bring them into that circle of the community or family that you guys built. John and I didn't build this community. You guys built this community and this family.
Yeah. So
that's what we want you to be very, very clear on. You can't have that without you guys doing it. We can do what we do and nobody come. What is it? John would always say to me when we go back and forth and we're planning, he goes, you can have Bon Jovi in the backyard. And if people don't know, what difference does it make? And he's right. We could do what we do. What difference if it makes if nobody comes or anybody finds it of value or invest in it? And you guys are the ones that invested and created it.
I'm just reading. Crystal, my first expo, I found Chris and she made me feel like we known each other for years. Nothing nice to say about me, huh, Crystal? All right, well. You might just be muted on the next live for that one. You have to say something nice about me too, Crystal, or it just doesn't count. You brought us together through.
You need to go, Celine. Have a good night. We love you too.
But again, tomorrow night, like I said, I do want to get back to the Creeper. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that. Walter needs to go to the vet tomorrow early. So, I mean, I should be okay to go to the Creeper later. I don't know, you know, start time. What time do we usually start? 7:30?
Yeah.
Maybe start time, maybe a little earlier, maybe 7-ish if we can get there early enough.
Also depends on if the roads are really icy or anything, if we have any issues with travel, which I don't think we should we, at that point? I mean, the temperatures are pretty drastically low here.
Listen, I'll be on because she's already making excuses, so there's no guarantees on that.
I'm talking about safety.
So, but maybe start a little earlier if I can get there a little early. Plan on 7:30, but there's a chance it could be 7 if I can get there early enough to start. I'd like to be out of there by 9:30, by cleanup, and be home by 10:30 if it's possible. But
Crystal's funny.
What?
Try not to mention you because I've been failing and not bringing you your green M&Ms.
Well, that's reason number 2 why you should be muted, Crystal. Thank you. Now you're really stacking, building a case against yourself. I don't need to do anything.
Exactly, Linda. Hey, Linda.
Linda, don't encourage her, please. Don't. She doesn't need any help with
don't.
that. But I am itching to be back and investigate some objects. I hope there's something.
She does have new stuff there.
I hope there's something worth. I got it in my head. You know, I can't get out of my head is that damn doll in the cage.
But that's at her private gallery.
I know, but I can't get it out of my head. She needs to bring that thing in.
Can't get a doll out of your head.
No, not when it's in a cage. I'm telling you, something about that thing that just everybody else was drawn to it too that night. That one and the twins. Like, why aren't they there either?
In the cage.
Sorry, what you're talking about.
Oh, the doll in the cage. That doll was creepy. That doll was really creepy.
But that one had something to it. We were all there. Do you what?
Yes, we do, Luann. Absolutely.
Luann, she threw that thing out as soon as she got
Nope, I got it right over there. He knows it too.
No, we keep all the stuff. We do. And it's really cool to have that stuff too, by the way. Yeah, that jar. Yeah, I know where it is.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
Even somebody gave me a little ghost in a little jar. But remember, it's on my dresser.
Yep.
I don't know who gave me that one. I still have that one.
Yep.
You know, that's kind of cool
it
too.
Seems matter. I even have the stone that you painted for me with a witch on it, Luann, that I absolutely love. I love your artwork.
But I'm hoping there's something there tomorrow that's worth the trip. I got to reach out to Donna beforehand and see if there's anything there that I can really get into. I mean, those African ritual items were pretty cool, but I need something a little scarier, you know. I need like another DeFeo bracelet, something like that, you know.
That's not even there anymore.
Yeah, I gave you Ghost in a Jar.
Yeah,
with Laura. I love that. It's right on my dresser.
That too.
Right on my dresser. But I do. Here I am talking about bad luck and stuff like that.
And you're talking about going into
just because the interaction is so much funner with. I should
for you.
Funner.
Maybe that speaks volumes about you.
It's so easy to connect with the darker energies because
for you,
they're just It's like
UFO.
It's like the difference between like a touch lamp and a lamp you got to pull the string. The darker items are like a little tap and boom. Whereas
she's talking about the UFO with the little.
That one's on my dresser too.
Yep, it's all there.
So tomorrow, yeah, I'll think about going to the Creeper Gallery, depending on how everything goes tomorrow. You know, the cold sucks, but I'll tell you what. The one thing about
they broke.
I look how she just says that, just like anybody knows what she's talking about.
So while I was away, I had these 2 clowns that were glass blown, and there's certain art thing to it, and they're expensive, and I actually got a really good deal at an antique shop, and I was actually gifted one by Donna, and I love these clowns, but somehow, some way, a freak accident happened, and
I told you what happened.
The thing snapped, and John was in the room sleeping, and it shattered all over the floor everywhere, both of them. It didn't break anything else on that shelf, but it broke those 2 blown glass
Thank you,
clowns.
This is what she does. She'll read the chat and answer, and everybody's like, what was that statement about?
My blown glass clowns.
No, I told you I was doing some paranormal stuff here when I shouldn't have been, and I stirred something up.
That's right. And I told you not to do that crap in the house, but I wasn't here.
What else was I going to
do? So
do?
he was like, let's open it up. Let's get that door open and let that shit out. And you did.
I do. I need to reach out to Donna because.
But I have metal dowels in there now, so if it happens again, we know it's either him or that he got something going again. So what do you got to do? Reach out to Donna and see?
What?
Exactly.
Were they Ron Lee clowns? They were.
You
Clowns
know
stupid.
those blown glass clowns, like if you go into an antique
I hate
store and you see
clowns.
them and they're
Ugh.
just like, I've got a few clowns over
Are
there.
creepy and stupid.
But I was very fortunate that I actually have one. I was very lucky that those two were the only one.
Yeah, the shelf.
Yeah, the shelf went.
Here's the thing about clowns.
What about clowns?
Clowns were. I think the origin of the clown was never to be like happy and friendly and like, for children. I think the origin of the clown was some weirdo who put some makeup on and tried to be a predator of some kind.
No.
And I think it just, I think clowns themselves are just creepy. I never ever liked clowns.
It was supposed to be something good.
I used to go to Ringling Brothers as a kid. Ringling Brothers, it was in Madison Square Garden. My mom, again, bless her soul, my mom was deaf. She couldn't hear anything. She had a heart. She couldn't drive. So she'd find a way, someone to take us, and we'd go there to the circus. We went a couple of years in a row. She would always get me the flashlight. I'll never forget. It was a plastic flashlight, and it had like a rope loop at the end, so you could wear it on your wrist. But everybody would always, kind of do this with it. And there were clowns, and I hated the clowns. I like seeing the animals, even though now I know it was all animal cruelty. But man, I freaking hate it. They scared me. I still don't like seeing people in clown makeup. It's not natural. It's weird.
You can, but here's the thing: it's a mask. You don't see the person's face. You don't see the person, whatever.
Yeah, Linda's not a fan either. For a grown man to put that makeup on, there's something wrong there.
Well, like, you don't even
like some weird cosplay.
You don't even like it when I dress up for Halloween.
Well, because you're look at me show off type of person. I mean, that's why I don't. But I'm talking about in general.
Are you kidding me with that?
Oh, says the person who wrapped her entire face in bandages and put a fake eye in when everybody else was just in normal costumes.
It's called doing the part. I look like I actually fooled one of the tour guides there. They thought I was somebody that got hurt.
Crazy Joe DeBola.
Seinfeld.
I love Seinfeld. So I am probably the only one who knows what that reference is. But no, I think there are people, there's something off with people who want to be clowns and put that clown makeup on. I really do. I think there's something off. I think it's like you're wearing a mask and you're pretending to be this happy, smiley person.
So did you feel that way when somebody was dressed as Spider-Man?
No, because that's Spider-Man. It's different.
But you see what I'm saying? It's no different.
Sure it is.
This person is dressed in a latex costume and pretending to be with Spider-Man.
It's not. How dare you? It's not even close. Say attention. Chris there in your eye look great. Chris there in great costume. That's why it's all me. Look at me. I know this is a Halloween event, but same with the VIP parties.
It's called having fun.
Same with the
John
VIP parties.
John does not understand fun.
Same with the VIP parties. John dresses up as
because John doesn't know how to have fun.
This is it. Matter of fact, someone dressed up as John this year.
Which was awesome. Carl did an amazing job in what he did.
I took offense to.
No, you didn't. You thought he was dressed as someone else.
I thought it was Jay Wasley.
You did.
I really did think he was Jay Wasley.
He did. He thought that Carl dressed up as him was Jay Wasley, and it was hysterical because he hadn't met Jay at the point. But I do have to say, it's not that I want attention, me. It's the point is that is your one point in time to be something completely different other than yourself.
You do it for Christmas.
So you either do it or you that's because that's the time to have fun. John, you need to know what it means to have fun.
I just
let loose.
Blend in.
You do not blend in.
One of the gang.
You hear this
guy? I
don't
need to look at me.
We need to loosen you up.
One of the gang. I'm everybody.
I got him to do it one year where he was in full makeup, and that was from The Crow. And you had to, and it looked fantastic. I did that for him. I put that.
So you didn't even take your credit for that. You see that one?
Because I did it. Did I not?
John Wayne Gacy clown. Thank you,
yeah,
Patricia.
That's creepy.
I'm telling you, anybody Now I'm sure there's some normal people out there that are clowns and
Did you not have a
like
good
to
time?
entertain people, but that's
Did
weird.
you see how he just dipped right
That's-
out of that
that's-
conversation?
That's weird.
Did you hear me?
That's what?
Did you have a good time when you were dressed
No,
like
I
that? Because
was-
you looked amazing.
No, it was we were ghost hunting. I mean, come on.
I
We
thought
need
you
to do
looked
that?
good.
I'm
It's a
gonna
little
let
like saying
Sandra know.
hello, but hi everyone. Hi
Hello,
Thomas.
Talking about how creepy clowns
Hey
are.
Tom.
And
Yeah.
How I wouldn't.
And how John
What
thinks that
you
if
know
I
what would
dressed up, that
scare
it's a
me
me
more
moment.
than anything? If I walked into a room that was dimly lit and there were a bunch of people dressed as clowns.
Oh, that'd be freaky.
Freak me the hell.
That would be freaky. I actually punched a
That
guy
would
at an
freak me out.
amusement thing, maze, because he came out and he was dressed as a creepy clown.
But
And I didn't mean to.
I don't like clown makeup at all. I think and that's why these figurines she has, I mean, you know,
Did you break them on purpose?
she would see them and get them from place to place. And I'm like, they're on a shelf, but it's like, why do we have a goddamn clown shelf?
So you broke them.
No, I wish I did, but whoever here was reading
Good
my
night,
thoughts
Kathy.
and took them down. But I know we're babbling on and on about absolutely nothing. Look for again tomorrow if the is that Killer
Clowns from Space.
I
That's
don't
the
know
one.
if I know the movies, but I don't think I've ever seen one. But maybe I will watch one. But I know we're going on and on. This was really absolutely about nothing. But we said we were going to come on because of Sarah Lemos was supposed to be on, but again, she had every
Right, Crystal.
she had every right. I mean, I totally understand. We got
Yeah,
the
it was too
Pacific
late.
time messed up thing, so she's like, let's try to reschedule, and we're going to do that. But we're going to have more people on and do more interviews. I'm working on a few others.
The one with Dominique was really interesting, and it was really good.
Yeah, but I'm working on some others because I want to talk about some other thing. I was going to reach out to somebody else just today, and I forgot. Even Cody Satori, having them back. I know they're in the middle of dealing with stuff that they're dealing with, but having them back on at some point would be pretty cool. You know, always enjoy talking to them and seeing what they're up to.
Good.
And there's two others, man. I've been trying and I got commitments, but I can't lock in a date, man. And they would be really cool too. But, you know, it is what it is. Till then, you've got us talking about clowns. So you wonder why we don't charge anybody. This is why. All right, guys. Hopefully tomorrow from the Creeper Gallery. If not, probably Thursday night or Friday night before we do our event. We'll come back on, try to get a guest. If not, it'll just be us talking about unicorns and how we don't like them either.
Have a good night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Look out for your neighbors during this really bad cold snap. And remember to be kind to each other.
Yeah.
It matters.
Have a good night, everyone.